Yo, what up, everyone? My name is Brian Blumenfeld. I'm from San Francisco. I'm at Teachers Crypto on Twitter. I'm also at Proton_news. Today's the 8th episode of Proton News Network, PNN. Today's episode is called The Proton Blockchain Has Over 250,000 Accounts, and Marshall Hayner is on Real Vision Cryptoverse. And I have a lot to cover today. I haven't done a recent episode in a little bit, and the MetalPay and Proton team has absolutely been crushing it, as well as all the developers on the Proton blockchain. And there's some fantastic tweets from Marshall, Will, Proton, MetalPay, Proton Loan, and our community as well. And I'm doing a really cool giveaway where 10 lucky individuals will receive a free NFT on the Proton blockchain. And the first lucky individual selected will also receive 2,000 XPR. And the first person selected will receive this NFT, which was donated by the Power of Soon team. And I want to say a special thank you to Marco. And they donated this to our community. And it's a Soon Spot Silver NFT. And they're launching their new NFT Marketplace called Soon.market is the website. And that launches later this month. And I have more details about that later in the episode. But this NFT would be redeemable, and you would it would burn when you redeem it, and you would be allowed to sell an NFT of your choice, and it would be a featured auction item on their front page of their website. So really neat idea and concept, and very generous of Marco and the team to donate that to our community. And the following three individuals would receive an NFT from Costner Art Asia collection, and these are fantastic. Each is one of a kind, and actually John sent all the items he's minted on Proton Mint to my wallet, and I'm just gonna price them at very reasonable prices, and I hope people will start buying them, and hopefully there'll be some secondary sales as well, and the collection can flourish. But if not, I'll keep them, and I really love them, and I think it's truly special and unique, and it's one-of-a-kind art that you'll never see again. And I also have the fifth individual that's selected will receive this one-of-a-kind NFT that my friend Denali Foley painted. It's a acrylic painting, actually, and it's a skull inside of a jellyfish. And I actually have some of his physical art here that I turned into some NFTs, and I made them one-of-ones. And I'll do a giveaway soon with some of his artwork. And it's really neat, and the individual will be sent the physical art item as well as the one-of-one NFT. And the following 5 people would win one of these Funny Foods series NFTs, and that was one of the first NFTs on the Proton blockchain, and it's from my personal collection. I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I did. And as I mentioned in the title, there's over 250,000 accounts now, and this is today, February 22nd, 2022, and Proton's official Twitter wrote this: on Tuesday for Proton XPR, so 20 billion loans staked and over 250,000 accounts on chain. Today is a great day. And here's a tweet from at Proton Road, and it's from January 30th, and that was the day that Proton had over 200,000 accounts. And he wrote, it took from early April 2020 to late November 2021, Thanksgiving Day, to reach the first 100,000 accounts on Proton. The second 100,000 accounts took from late November 2021 to late January 2022. First 100 accounts, 19 months. Second 100,000 accounts, 2 months. Metcalfe's Law, imagine in 1 year. And so just 23 days later, we added over 50,000 accounts on the Proton blockchain. And so it's just fantastic to see that kind of growth, and it's very encouraging. And I'm not going to focus too much on prices today. There's, the geopolitical situation going on in the world, and that's going to pass, and crypto is always going to be here. And in my opinion, it couldn't be more valuable now than ever. So, and there's over $2.8 million in NFT sales, and there's over 20 billion loan that's been staked, as I mentioned just a second ago. And there's also over $14 million in total value locked on the Proton Loan Marketplace. So it's great to see more and more users using Proton Loan and taking advantage of the zero gas fees and the wrapped coins and all that it has to offer. And it's going to have a lot more to offer soon. So loan meets staking. Now Proton Loan users can stake their loan, earning variable interest and growing their stack passively. Once the governance dashboard is live, staking loan will also unlock the ability to vote for new coins and more. Read more, and you can go to the protonchain.com website and check out their blog post about this. And Logan always does a fantastic job with the blog post. And this has more information about governance decisions that will be unlocked when this governance dashboard is live. So more utility for the loan token. And it was impressive to see that over 40% of the loan supply was locked in the first 24 hours. And it's quite a lot of conviction from our community and the team members at Proton that stake their coins. And it's an exciting platform. And there's a great new explainer video that Saeed did, and it makes it very simple and easy to understand how to use the Proton Loan platform. So I encourage everyone to watch that, and I'll leave a link below. And it was fun. The MetalPay team made it interesting on Super Bowl Sunday. They chose the Graph coin as they represented the Cincinnati Bengals, and Telcoin represented the Los Angeles Rams. And so whoever won the Super Bowl, that coin got listed. So the next day, MetalPay tweets this, and it says, "Congratulations at Rams NFL on winning the Super Bowl. At Telcoin_team, it looks like a thanks is in order. Another listing for MetalPay." And so that makes the 63rd listing on MetalPay. And also in late January, MetalPay did a Metaverse week, and they added 5 Metaverse coins. So they added Decentraland, Mana, the Sandbox, Sand, Engine, ENJ, Wax, which is the symbol is WAXP, and then Chills, which is CHZ. And those are all very popular Metaverse coins. And also some exciting news is that Alabama and South Dakota, MetalPay earned money transmitter licenses for both of those states. So citizens in those states can now use MetalPay. And we know that MetalPay and Proton, they dot every single I and cross every single T, and they make sure everything's regulatory and compliant, and they're doing everything the right way, and they're working diligently to have more users on MetalPay in more regions and countries and states. So it's exciting to see, and they pretty much almost have the entire United States covered. There's just a couple of states missing now. And here's Elaine, and Elaine is a cryptocurrency producer at Real Vision, and she used to be a former CNN producer. And she writes here on February 8th, "I can listen to Marshall Hayner all day just talking about the future. Dropping soon at Real Vision. Add it to your playlist. Portability in banking is totally coming." And so this tweet, I replied to her and I said, "Do we have a new Protonian?" And she writes, "Haha, I was a CNNer for years. This would make sense." And I write purple hearts and the Proton emojis, and she looks very nice, and she writes, "All right, one more from Marshall Hayner. Then you all, whoops. Then you all have to wait before I get into trouble." And then Marshall, here's a quote from Marshall, and it says, "Talk and learn and soak up that knowledge. That time invested, the return can be incredible. So stop chasing gains and start chasing knowledge and start chasing community." And so Marshall was interviewed by Ash Bennington on Real Vision Cryptoverse. And the title of the episode is called "Our Vision is to Build a Global Crypto Bank." And it's 59 minutes long. And it's just fantastic. And Real Vision is like just tremendously, it's just really big and a powerful media outlet. And a lot of sophisticated investors subscribe to their services. And so here's a description of the episode. It says, "We're still in the Netscape phase of crypto, according to Marshall, who's the CEO of Metal and Proton, and the future is bright. Hayner sees regulation and user interface as two pivotal factors affecting mass adoption. While 2020-21 saw a rapid acceleration of lobbying efforts as well as public awareness initiatives, most governments still don't seem to get it, and people still using clunky software like MetaMask. Hayner and his team at Metal and Proton are currently working to create browser-based and seamless crypto payment systems. In the very near future, though, the cumbersome tasks we assume are just part of the process will slowly ease as they are abstracted away by developers. The implications of what is relatively simple shift are immense, according to Hayner, and he remains highly optimistic on the next decade in this space." And so he was interviewed by Ash Bennington on February 3rd, 2022. And the interview is just released yesterday on Monday, February 21st. And I'm going to play a minute-long clip from Marshall here.
"We really took a different route than a lot of the other startups, because as I started to build this PayPal for crypto, I realized I have to do everything 10 times better than the traditional fintech walking into a Visa or a MasterCard or a bank partner. Because when I mention the word Bitcoin, I'm usually kicked out of the room. And I was in the very beginning. As I built a compliance program, as I built a team and brought in executives from Visa and MasterCard and from Bank of America and BNY Mellon and top financial institutions, we built the right programs and we really built a compliant operating system. And that has allowed us to survive and grow. And I think that now what's happening is really interesting. The crypto landscape is becoming regulated. And that is going to completely shift the way that we interact with these things. In one way, it's going to kind of eliminate some of the riskier things that you see out there, and definitely kill a lot of what I believe to be, scams or just high yield investment, just the reiteration of the high yield investment program, but for crypto or something. I'd like to see that go away. And we're going to see all the top banks integrating crypto. This year alone, I think New York Dig's bringing on something like 200 banks. So this is becoming a mainstream thing.
Just awesome. And here's Hunter X_NFT. Lovely interview at Real Vision at Marshall Hayner talking about Metal, XPR, regulation, early involvement with Bitcoin in 2009, and Doge and Stellar, PayPal of crypto, payment system, bank partnership plans, and much more. So
we really took
just a fantastic interview, and I really encourage everyone to watch it. I'll leave a link below. Also, Marshall is going to be featured on Lunar Crush Live, and he's going to be featured on March 1st, so mark your calendar. And Lunar Crush is a social intelligence for crypto. We listen to every drop of crypto information across social and distill it into digestible data to help you make informed decisions. And they have over 240,000 followers on Twitter. And here's Will at WillXPR, crushing at Lunar Crush as always. Great work, Proton community. And we hit 6th on February 7th in the top 10 coins by alt rank on Lunar Crush. And that's really important. So it's important that everyone retweets tweets and likes, and when like Marshall is like, all right, Proton Army, let's go do this. Like we all got to go do that, so it really helps. Or when, just, retweet your fellow Protonians. And here's some more tweets from Will. And this is what I'm kind of talking about here. Like he replies to a Gemini tweet. So Gemini is a big exchange. And it says, is there anything Ethereum cannot do? And Will replies, send digital assets without fees, send receive digital assets instantly, provide human readable addresses to transact, lower barriers to entry for creators on NFT markets. At Proton XPR can do all of that though, and more. And we want to wish Will a happy belated birthday. He says he learned something new every day. Today is Ironman Day and also my birthday. My next Ironman triathlon is in Mount Tremblant on August 21st, and I'll be raising money for the Alzheimer's Association with NFTs on Proton XPR. And then here's a Olympic themed tweet, and he says, here's a game called Crypto Olympics. Who can send $100 to other person the quickest? You only have $100. You can't pay to send that $100. The address you send it to has to have 4 to 12 characters. The other person must receive $100. Who wins? So obviously Proton wins. And here's an employee from MetalPay and Proton, and he's the lead product designer at MetalPay. And I'll leave a link for his new Twitter account, and I encourage everyone to follow him. And here's Will. He has a tweet here. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So it's February 14th is when this tweet was made. Bitcoin is always better on Proton. And he retweets a tweet from @ProtonXPR. Bitcoin will always be our Valentine, which is why it's our NFT giveaway inspiration. Bitcoin gets more love on Proton with microtransactions as small as 1 Satoshi, no gas fees ever. Proton wrapped Bitcoin, XBTC is how Bitcoin was meant to be. And there's a blog post on Proton Chain about this. And here's another tweet from Will on February 16th. It says, people out there are staking loan for 4 years. That's the type of belief people have in Proton, MetalPay, Proton Loan, and Marshall Hayner. We are going to make it. And he staked his personal loan for 4 years, and so he won't get his loan unlocked until February 16th, 2026. And so that's really cool to see the type of conviction from our community and the team members. And the Proton Loan platform has such a bright future ahead, and it's very exciting that governance dashboard is going to be released soon. And here's another tweet from Will. It says, well, this is looking slick, and it looks like it's the Proton Swap website, and it looks like there's some new upgrades to the user experience. And here's another Olympic themed tweet, and it says gas fees are goofy, and it's a snowboarder, and the snowboard has the Proton emoji and the middle finger and gas fees. So that's really funny. And here's a tweet about the environmental friendliness of Proton, how it's ecologically efficient blockchain. And so Proton creates 230 tons of CO2 per year. Ethereum approximately 14 million tons. Bitcoin approximately 40 million tons. So not only is Proton fast, user-friendly, without gas fees, we are also better for the environment. Kill fees, not trees. So a very clever tweet. And here he has another tweet. Overpriced drugs were fixed by Mark Cuban and Cost Plus Drugs. Overpriced blockchain was fixed by Marshall Hayner and Proton. 2 people that should probably talk. So hopefully that happens. And We asked and you delivered. The Proton billboard is in dozens of countries around the world. The word is spreading about Profi, and people are discovering the benefits of building on Proton. The future of Web3 is global, and it starts on Proton. And this was really cool. Community members put this metaverse-friendly digital billboard in famous locations around the world, and even on a football field. So that's really fun. And here he replies to a tweet from @girlgone_crypto, so girl gone crypto, and she says, "Dear gas fees, please chill out a little. I'm trying to get some stuff done." And sometimes Ethereum is just unusable because the gas fees get so high, or there's quote unquote too much activity on their blockchain because it can't process very many transactions per second. So users have to pay super high gas fees in order to get their transaction to go through, and it's just not user friendly, and the everyday person can't afford those type of gas fees. And so Will replies to her and says, "Do it on @ProtonXPR, 365 days a year, always free, always fast, always safe. Kick gas, not ass." So that's pretty awesome. And he has another tweet where he had our community vote on what to name this mascot. And 2/3 of the people that over 250 votes were cast, and 2/3 of the people selected Proton Knot. And it's like this little 3D dude that is like an astronaut. And in January, Proton had all of these updates. So they partnered with TaxBit, and also MetalPay partnered with TaxBit as well. Celebrated Metaverse Week. So that's where they launched the 5 coins I mentioned earlier. Launched our Web3 billboard in San Francisco Bay Area. Launched Proton Billboard Bounty. Launched Proton Loan. $10 million in total value locked on Proton Loan, and now there's over $14 million. New increased limits on MetalPay, and over 200,000 Proton accounts, and now there's over 250,000 accounts. And so they had a great thread where they focused in on each of these developments, and it's just incredible the amount of progress they make in 1 month. So here's Marshall. He replies to a Binance @Binance US, and they say, "What crypto projects should we consider listing?" And he says, "Dear Proton Army, you know what to do. Sincerely, Marshall." And he tags the #XPR @ProtonXPR #Proton Chain. And this Twitter account @CryptosGem asks Marshall and Will and Proton, he says, what is plan B if we are doing our job? So everyone went in there, a lot of our community went in there and said, you should list Proton, but it's like, what if they don't listen? And so what if we're doing our job but Binance doesn't list? So Marshall kindly replies to him and says, "Become so liquid on our own chain that we never look back to the centralized exchange. So trading, lending, NFTs, it all lives inside Proton." So really encouraging words from Marshall, and I believe that he 100% believes that, and I'm sure that that's going to happen. So very cool. And here he also replies to Mayor Scott Conger, who says, "I have to be honest, I don't understand NFTs, but I want to. What's the easiest way? Link video to understand NFTs." And then Marshall replies and says, "Proton Army, let's tell Mayor Scott Conger about NFTs in our amazing community." And a lot of people came in there and replied. And even Marshall says, "Let's get you started, Mayor. First, create a free account at webauth.com, then head over to protonmint.com, or pro-nft.market and create your first NFT for free. Send us your Proton ID and we will send you some awesome NFTs. And here's a couple tweets from Marshall. It says, free remittances to Africa from anywhere in the globe. No fees, no wahala. The world is about to change. Another tweet from Marshall. This got incredible engagement. It says, let's see how much noise this makes. Retweet if you want VRA on Proton, loan, and swap. So XPR / loan protocols, transferring instantly with no gas fees, farming, and an NFT partnership for authentication at Veracity Tech, at Proton XPR, at Proton Loan. And so over 550 people retweeted it and over 900 people liked that tweet. And hopefully the Veracity Tech team will reach out to Marshall and the team at Proton and MetalPay and form a strategic partnership which would mutually benefit both communities and both projects. And he suggests the things that he thinks would be mutually beneficial. And here Marshall replies to the famous celebrity Reese Witherspoon, and her Twitter account is @ReeseW, and she's recently gotten into NFTs and crypto. And she says, hey, crypto Twitter, I would love to hear about the most sustainable cryptocurrencies, trying to learn more. And Marshall replies to her, and he writes, hey, Proton Army, let's tell Reese about the most sustainable, environmentally friendly blockchain in crypto. And he leaves, he posts this image, and it has all this information about why Proton is ecologically efficient. And this was made by Quantum Block, and some of the credits for carbon emissions and calculations goes to EOS Authority as well as Saeed. We want to give a big congratulations to Marshall and Madison for their firstborn daughter, and she's just adorable and precious and has such a bright future ahead and such wonderful parents. And Marshall writes, Happy Lunar New Year. On this year, 2022, the year of the tiger, I would like to welcome my precious daughter and the reason for my existence, Millie Hayner, to the world. And she's just adorable, and we all adore her and her dad and her mom too. So, yeah, and just a huge congratulations, and that's so exciting. And here's a tweet from Marshall. Proton has the most awesome, vibrant, welcoming NFT community in crypto. Come check us out and see what I mean. We can't wait to show you what we have in store for the upcoming webauth.com features and roadmap. And here's a picture of the WebAuth wallet that they're working on, that they're developing, and it has an NFTs tab. And so you can see your NFTs, and it shows you how many items you have in each one, and it looks like it tallies the total in US dollars, so it shows you your NFT portfolio's value. And just a spectacular user experience that no other platform has offered, and that's really neat. I'm really looking forward to that update and the roadmap ahead. And on February 2nd, we brought you reoccurring buys. The ecosystem just keeps getting better and better. Isn't that the truth? So now on MetalPay, reoccurring buys and dollar cost averaging. This feature allows MetalPay users to set up reoccurring purchases of their favorite cryptocurrencies, making it easier than ever to grow your crypto stacks while minimizing your stress. And so reoccurring buys are here with MetalPay. Get your dollar cost average on. And you can set it to daily purchases or weekly. And or make a one-time purchase still. Also, MetalPay added a feature where you can deposit your paychecks directly into your MetalPay cash wallet. So your MetalPay account has a cash wallet that can be used to pay bills online, send money to friends, and so much more. Plus, it's FDIC insured through our partner bank. Set it up today. And they gave a great video of how to set it up. So you can go to this tweet on the official MetalPay Twitter, and it was on February 17th. And you can follow that and guide yourself through that process. And this was really awesome development. Getting funding to build on Proton. The Proton Worker Proposal System provides up to 2 million XPR to developers who can build something great that runs on Proton. Put your best ideas to the test. You just might find funding for your next vision, a reality. So this is really awesome, and it's going to encourage a lot of developers to develop on Proton and create more activity and more transactions and more value. So this is a tremendous move by the team, and really happy that this happened. And new year, new increased transaction limits. We are excited to announce now fully onboarded MetalPay users can enjoy up to 2 million of buying and selling crypto annually, and unlimited crypto deposits and transfers. Learn how to unlock the new limits. And so you can go to their metalpay.com website and go to their blog and learn more about that. And here is a blog post about the Valentine's Day free NFTs that were given out. And it says, is there someone that you love that isn't on Proton yet? So I hope everyone's recommending Proton to their friends and family and having them get their @ name, because now there's over 250,000 accounts, so the @ names are becoming a premium, and you want to get the one that you want, right? So send them a love-themed NFT for free and introduce them to the easiest way to use crypto. Fast, free, and no gas fees. That's how Proton spreads the love. Read how here. And my friend Ahmad writes, when GF though? And @WillXPR has the laughing emoji. I thought that was funny. And I adore Jen. She's always providing super insightful tweets, and I hope everyone's following her. Her Twitter handle is @SerenityDreams5, and she writes, XPR has all the perfect ingredients to make it into the top 20. Its time will come. Market conditions only give me a chance to add more in the meantime. Wink. And I think this sentiment that she has and this philosophy is just 100% right on. And during these times of, price going down or whatever, as I've been displaying throughout this episode, the ecosystem and all the users and all the activity on the blockchain is just increasing. So the value is growing, actually. And so this is the time when you want to be accumulating and not being discouraged by price. And here's @HunterX_NFT. He says, if you're having issues with OpenSea, come to Proton. XPR, zero gas fees, buzzing and growing community, supportive leadership. Soon the NFTs will also have soon the NFTs will be added to an awesome working wallet. So Proton NFTs are the future, and that's the wallet that I just showed that Marshall displayed. And here's @RabbitRunner, and the B's are 6s, just a heads up. And Runner writes, why am I bullish on XPR? And he puts the Proton emoji and just tags @Marshall Hayner, the end. And your only options was to comment, agree, or retweet, and you would agree. And if you liked, you would agree as well. And he's 100% right. And so bullish on Marshall Hayner and the entire Proton and Metal teams. They're just, everyone there is A+. And it's just, they're building greatness, and we're all really excited to be a part of this ecosystem and be so early, and it's going to be a really fun ride to watch this grow. And here's John Struction, and he and Storex did this really generous giveaway of 150,000 Storex, and Storex is doing a airdrop on February 28th. So if you own Storex, you'll get a proportional amount airdrop to you that you own percentage wise of the supply. And I love this account. It's at Proton_XPR_ESP, and they're always translating into Spanish, significant updates, and they also write blog posts, and it's just phenomenal. And it's just spreading awareness to Spanish-speaking Proton users or potential Proton users, and it's just phenomenal. And I know a lot of other Twitter accounts do it in other languages too, and I really just appreciate that and honor everyone who's doing that. And I also just adore Jam at JamXPR, and he's always doing incredibly generous giveaways, and I hope everyone's following him, and Proton, obviously Proton as well. And I don't know, Jam is just an amazing community member, and I think he's one of the fourth biggest buyers of all time on the Proton NFT Marketplaces. So he's a big NFT collector and a strong supporter of the entire ecosystem. And it's also a cool suggestion is to for NFT collectors to go to somebody's wallet like Jam's. So his is Jeff Wallet, and you can check out his collection and see what NFTs he's been buying recently. And he's a very smart collector, and that's kind of a secret on getting alpha. You can discover new projects and figure out one of the smartest buyers on the Proton NFT Marketplace is buying and collecting. So here's Jen again. So at Serenity Dreams 5, today's friendly reminder: XRP equals Ripple. XPR equals Proton. So Team Proton, no gas fees. And then here, I love this meme. It says, "This is Bill. Bill loves cryptocurrencies. Bill loves Ethereum and NFTs, but Bill doesn't like to pay gas fees. Bill found the Proton blockchain. Bill now buys NFTs and cryptocurrencies with zero gas fees. Now Bill is happy. Be like Bill." And this was from at ProtonPunk. So love the memes and encourage more people to make more memes. And here's Jam again. He says, "Congrats in a bearish market." And here's another upcoming quote-unquote bearish market. NFT artists and NFT collectors, there's opportunity on protonmint.com. Chat with the amazing community on Telegram. And so you can go to their Telegram at Proton, and the username is ProtonMint. And he retweets a tweet from at Glitched Apes NFT. And this is from February 15th. It says, 16 days old, organic growth, all accomplished in a bearish market. Have you all heard of us yet? Soon. And so they had 49 sales at this time of this tweet, and over $26,000 in volume traded, and their floor price was $2,500. So very impressive. And and here's a mod, and this is a popular theme on Twitter right now, is to display your quote-unquote Web 2 version of yourself, which is your actual self, because people kind of used to just always have their normal face as their profile picture, and now people often have an NFT as their profile picture. And so Ahmad writes, Web 2 me versus Web 3 me. And he has this new Baghead, which is Baghead number 255, and it's got a chef's hat and like this great mustache. And he says, "You have to read all my tweets in an Italian chef voice now." And Ahmad's a dear friend of mine, and definitely follow him. He's at Ahmad_is. And he has this great tweet here. It says, "There are a few of these on Proton blockchain, like CryptFennecs, at Baghead's NFT, at Spike NFTs. Zero gas fees makes all the difference. Yesterday, I instantly borrowed $275 on Proton loan and bought Baghead number 55 or 255, all within seconds for no fees." So really cool, and what a great idea to take use the loan platform and buy an NFT with the loan. That's really smart, and with no gas fees. So it's super cool that he did that. And here's at Danny Crypto 85, Danny Marshall. He writes, "Just how great are Proton NFTs, XPR NFT artist? We are so early. Buying now is the same as buying XPR right now." And I think he's right. So all these fantastic NFTs on the Proton marketplaces. And he tags all these great projects. And here's at Serenity Dreams 5 again, and she says, "Like and retweet if you're holding XPR Proton." And she gets great engagement, and it's because she has insightful tweets like this one. "I've been trading and investing for almost 15 years." And she has the whoa emoji, and she goes, "Time flies. Every once in a while, a hidden gem comes along. It also has one of the most passionate communities I've seen. This is one I do not trade. I have been adding and holding long. Do your own research on Proton XPR." And she gets tons of retweets and likes, and she's great. And we're so happy she's part of the community and she discovered Proton. And here's Danny Marshall again, and he writes, "Look at the time to buy Proton. At Proton XPR is growing, and I love being part of it." And Jen writes, "Why Proton? At names, no long wallet addresses, no gas fees, layer 1 blockchain, staking, farming, and lending, passionate community, 4,000 transactions per second, 5 cents to mint and no gas, wrapped X tokens, wallet, send $20, they receive $20. And here's at Matthew 85 27 44 29, and he replies to Koopa Troopa, and it's a tweet about Proton, and it has the Proton billboard that's in Oakland that is right near the Bay Bridge in the Bay Area, and it has the fantastic image about why we are ecologically efficient. And it's a tweet from Binance Smart Chain, and it says, "1 transaction, 3 seconds, 35 cents transaction fee." That's the tweet. So it's like they're proud of that. And then Marlon, who's a community manager for Proton and MetalPay and Proton Loan, he writes, "Meet at Proton XPR. 1 transaction, half a second, zero fees, 0 transaction fees." And so obviously Proton's just the best, and Binance Smart Chain definitely can't compete. So I reply to Jason Wang here. He says, "Who do we need to talk to at Coinbase to get UST added to their commerce product? I paid close to $200 in Ethereum gas fees to send in USDC from a $2,000 invoice." And so I write at jwang815, "There is a simple solution. You can download the Proton wallet or WebAuth wallet on your phone and start using XUSDC, which is wrapped on the Proton blockchain, so there would be 0 gas fees to send USDC. I also recommend ditching Coinbase and switching to MetalPay." And I stand by that statement. MetalPay is far superior to Coinbase. There's less fees. There's instant fiat deposits and withdrawals, and you can purchase things like Bitcoin, XPR, Metal, and UST, all for zero fees. And if you hold 10,000 Metal in your MetalPay account, you have zero trading fees for forever. And here's an interesting tweet from Ahmad, who works at MetalPay and Proton. So I'm not sure why he retweeted this tweet from November 23rd, 2021, which is some of the senior executives in front of the state capitol in Texas. So something must be brewing in the background, and that's very exciting. So here's a tweet from our friend Paul in New Zealand, and he writes, "People will look back on 2021 like, why did we use a Chrome extension to sign transactions? Hashtag Proton WebAuth Web3." And here's Will, and here's a tweet from Roy Turner, and it's about a Telegram post, or Will went in the Telegram and talked about the marketing plans. And he writes, "I'll definitely get round to giving you an idea of what's to come. The below is a snapshot of what's in the pipeline over the next few months. PR times tier 1 media coverage, thought leadership and interviews, paid digital, paid social, experimental and events, ramping up our owned audio content. So TaxBit as a pilot." So they just did a TaxBit Spaces, which I'm going to talk about, I believe, on the next slide. Multiple collaborative partnerships, conversations ongoing too. I have pitches out to some of my previous network. Eyeball emoji. Tactical outdoor, protonchain.com website refresh. The list goes on and on. And this is the TaxBit Space event that happened on February 8th. And this was fantastic. Here's a tweet from @ProtonXPR. "Tune in for an insightful discussion with our CFO, Irina, and Aaron from TaxBit on February 8th. And it was at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be talking all things cryptocurrency and taxes. Don't miss, set a reminder." And a lot of people showed up and listened, and you can still listen to the recording, which is around 58 minutes long. And it was really insightful, and it was great they did this. And I hope, like as Will was saying, it sounds like they're going to be doing more of these type of spaces and audio content that they'll own. So that's fantastic, and what a great partnership this is with TaxBit. And so we are going to make it all MetalPay. So @MetalPaysMe is a TaxBit network company. All customers of a TaxBit network company are able to receive free 2021 crypto tax forms to help make tax reporting easier. And so, yeah, this is a tremendous partnership, and it also is with Proton. So it's MetalPay Proton. So it's great. And Will did a great job of hosting that Spaces. And then there was another Spaces event that took place. It was the CryptFennecs Town Hall. And here's Hunter. He writes, "Over 100 plus listeners tuned in our space. Thank you all for making this experience awesome. Thank you for a great town hall." And Will wrote a tweet on February 3rd. That's when the CryptFennecs Town Hall took place. And he writes, "Great work @HunterX_NFT, @Joseph Frank, and the entire CryptFennecs team. Fantastic job and awesome to be a part of it. A real testament to everything you've built. Also amazing to speak alongside Ricky, and Johan, and at Marshall Hayner. On to the next one. And so Johan and Ricky are both famous football players. For us Americans, or those of us that live in the United States, we call it soccer. But yeah, they're very famous soccer players, and it's really cool. They have their CryptFennecs as their PFP, and they're proudly representing Cryptfinex, and they were part of the Spaces discussion and speakers of the town hall. And the town hall was fantastic. Everyone just did tremendous. Joseph was a great host, as well as Will, and the Marshall was fantastic. Johan, Ricky, Hunter, everyone was great. And yeah, at the end of the town hall, they did this really cool thing, and they originally were going to give away 10,000 XPR, and Marshall added 90,000 XPR to that. And so they did 20 questions at the end of the event, and so people would raise their hand in the spaces and answer a question, and they received 5,000 XPR for answering a correct question, and it was related to the Proton blockchain. And so it was really fun and awesome community event, and really exciting to be a listener, and I really enjoyed that. And the CryptFennecs roadmap is now out, and there's a great Medium article about the success and the future roadmap. And also CryptFennecs are, here's Hunter, he writes, "We are in, meta ready, baby." And so CryptFennecs making their entry to the metaverse. Soon all Fennec holders will be eligible to avail their meta-ready Fennec. To own one, must own a Fennec in the regular collection, buy a Metaverse pass, and exchange it for their meta-ready Fennec. And there was this cool video, this tweet is from February 15th, and it was like a cool video of the 3D version of this CryptFennecs, and he's like walking around in the metaverse. So really dope. And here's a update of the NFT Marketplace, and there's over $2.8 million in sales, and this is the last 30 days of volume, and impressive that Game of Dragons did so much volume, and that's a new play-to-earn game that launched on the Proton blockchain. And there's been tremendous updates from Proton Mint, just like update after update, and it's very impressive to see. Brand new Explore page and NFT categories. You can now filter, sort, and change display settings like never before. We've also added categories for every NFT to help you find exactly what you're looking for. So you can turn it, change the category so it's easier for people to sort and find your NFT. And so all these features are helping the user experience and hopefully driving more sales, and all these updates really help the marketplace. And it's awesome to see that they're working so hard behind the scenes, and they just keep coming out with update after update. And as I mentioned before, Jam is always doing these generous giveaways, and this is a really fun one he did. Fun with Proton Mint, sorting and filtering. So he's like encouraging people to check out the new features on Proton Mint, and he's giving away his own money to encourage people just to check it out. It's really generous of him. It's just an amazing community member. So he writes, find this collection, change the default sort filters, comment a screenshot like mine. It must show different roosters. So this is Proton Roosters NFT project, which I didn't even know existed, and it looks really cool. And here's another Proton Mint update. New holders tab on the collection page. You can now see who's holding your NFTs. Now added on the collection page. It will also display the USD value in real time. The price is taken straight from Proton Swap. So that's super cool because they have the multiple currency options. So you can select loan or XPR to sell your NFT in those cryptocurrencies, as well as XUSDC. And so time for a new Proton Mint update. You can now make offers straight from the Explore Collections page. It also works for auctions. Bid for your favorite NFTs from anywhere on Mint. New auctions tab on the users page. More is coming. New Proton Mint update. You can now mint NFTs on a mobile device. Sorting filter by name, time, price, and currencies on the collections page. The bought and sold tab on the user page now display offers and auctions in additions to sales. So just incredible updates from Proton Mint, and spectacular to see. And this is Marco's project, and their team is working hard, and they're about to launch later this month. And they're launching soon.market, and it's the power of soon. So soon.market NFT auctions. And as I mentioned, they gave us one of these silver spot NFTs is our top prize, plus 2,000 XPR that I'm giving away. And so they have a great Medium article about this. And here's a tweet from Power of Soon. Providing the Soon Spot Gold NFT initially at Proton Punk is our way to thank him for his early support. Also, we want to thank at Proton_news for the awesome updates around Proton in general, and provide the community the chance to win one of the NFTs in the giveaways. So thank you again, Marco. It was super nice of you. And so they have this great video that's a minute long, and this is about us, Power of Soon, builders of soon.market, leading marketplace for NFT auctions on Proton. And they also have this pinned tweet on their Twitter account. So go to @PowerOfSoon, and it says Soon, multi-currency support, XPR, XMT, and loan. Filters and pagination. And I think this is the first NFT marketplace with pagination. Task notifications, personal dashboard, sounds neat, social preview, mobile ready, featured auctions section to promote your NFTs on the front page. And so we're really excited about this new NFT marketplace launching, the power of soon, soon.market. And this is really cool. At Bounty Block, they have gamification tools for blockchain apps, NFT artists, brands, and more. And they work on several blockchains, but they recently added Proton. So on February 7th, they wrote, "Thrilled to announce that we have launched on Proton." And they have a Medium article where you can read more about that. And it says, new to Proton NFTs is at Bounty Block. And this is from at Proton NFTs. They've just announced that their popular gamification tools are coming to Proton Chain. NFT artists, brands, and games can engage their followers with a set of tasks while earning rewards. So learn more at their Telegram. And we are officially producing and signing at Proton XPR transactions thanks to Marshall Hayner, Saeed, EOS USA, at Supreme Beam, so Paul Gray, and I'm not sure who this is, CC3DD9. And so they're having transactions occur on the Proton blockchain. And here's Pixel Heroes. They say, giveaway complete. Check out this video of the super easy tool to use from at Bounty Block. Really amazing how easy they made this. Screenshot of the winners included in the thread. So I definitely have to check that out myself and for future giveaways. And Pixel Heroes had a cool update. Just a quick video peek at some mobile UI for our P2E game. Note subject to change and not fully complete. And they have a new game coming out, and it's really cool. And Pixel Heroes writes, made a feature request to @BountyBlock, and just a couple of days later, they already added it. Wow, definitely check out their airdrop tool. And just a reminder, holding 1,000 Pixel, that's their cryptocurrency for their in-game token, and it says gets you a free card, sometimes a full booster every week. Holding a Pixel Hero avatar, custom or pixel avatars, gets you 1 random a week, used for getting the rare variant versions of cards like Dark Vash. And this is like a rare Pixel Hero card. And Pixel Heroes writes, we've been working with @EOS Costa Rica for a couple months now, developing the Pixel Heroes play to earn game. Such a high quality of professionalism and expertise for this team. Truly top notch. Check out their other project at earnproton.com and earn free Proton. So this earnproton.com is a Proton affiliate program, so you can recommend people joining Proton and get a referral payment for that. That's really neat. And here's this was really cool. Marshall brought this to our community's attention. Come over to Proton, where we have no gas fees, and you will receive a warm welcome. And he replies to, or he retweets, he requotes a tweet from @Presearch News. And Presearch is a decentralized search engine. Search privately, receive better results, and get rewarded with Presearch, with the Presearch decentralized search engine powered by blockchain technology. And so if Presearch were to move away from Ethereum, which ecosystem would you like us to see us on? Any layer 2, sidechain, etc.? What do you think would be the best fit? Tag them below. And I reply to them and I say, definitely come over to protonchain.com, the cash sign XPR @ProtonXPR. The man above is the one to talk to, and the man above is Marshall. And Presearch is really cool. It's kind of like a Google, but it's like decentralized. And I've actually used it before, and I think Proton would be an amazing fit for it. And our community definitely was in there engaging, and so hopefully they are researching Proton and make a smart decision and port it over to Proton. And they'll have our fired up community behind them and spreading the love and promoting Presearch. And here's a really exciting development. So at MP3DEX, coming soon, music NFTs on Proton Chain @ProtonXPR, thanks to Proton NZ. And so when you're voting for Proton New Zealand as a block producer, you're helping support both of these different platforms. So GLBDEX is where 3D artists can mint your Metaverse NFTs to the blockchain, quick and easy with 0 gas fees. Try it, glbdex.com. 3D modeling, NFT artist, 3D artist, NFT Marketplace. And so Paul's been working on that, and then now they're working on music NFTs. So this is a really exciting development, and can't wait for this to fully launch. And they have this tweet here on February 8th, and it has the Proton emoji. So Koopa Troopa, who's a very popular crypto Twitter influencer and early NFT adopter, he writes, we need better models to value music. NFTs are the answer. And Marshall replies to him, and he says, Koopa, take a look at mp3dex.com, @mp3dex, from the makers of GLBDX. And so it's really important to like engage in these type of threads and comment below and tell people about Proton. And, you know, I bet Koopa doesn't even know that MP3DEX is building like a gas-free solution. And so here's Proton NZ, so Proton New Zealand. Imagine being able to pay your music NFT supporters a percentage of your streaming royalties. With Proton Chain, that's possible and paying a cent without paying a cent in gas fees. Something is coming, stay tuned. So Proton XPR, music streaming NFTs, music NFT. And this is really cool. This is big moves in the GLBDX community. Follow Meta TRXN to follow their progress. And so this is Metatron. And well, look who has come to life. A small clip of our developing Metatrons. This space is going to explode. Don't miss out. Come join the Metatron raffles. And it was this video clip of this little dude running around in the metaverse with a sword. And I mentioned it before, but StoreX is doing an airdrop, and that will take place on February 28th. So anyone holding STRX in your Proton wallet, you're eligible. And so they are. We will be opening a staking pool for users to earn a fixed APY on their STRX tokens. This will be a limited opportunity and funded by unclaimed tokens from our Ethereum to Proton chain migration. More details will be released in April. So several people didn't claim their tokens when they ported over to the Proton blockchain, and they're going to reward stakers with those unclaimed tokens. So they're not increasing the supply. It's very smart decision. And I just wanted to congratulate A Game of Dragons, and they had a record volume on the Proton chain, and in 48 hours they sold over 101,000 US dollars in volume. So huge congratulations, and it looks like an exciting play to earn game that's being developed and has a lot of sales. So really neat, and look forward to seeing future updates about this project. And that's going to do it for today's episode. I want to thank everyone in our community, and hope you are enjoying the content. And I don't know, I was thinking about doing maybe like a community spaces and seeing if anyone would want to just have a fun Proton discussion and ask any questions. And maybe we could even come up with questions we want to ask the team, or we want to know about, or anything. I don't know. Anyways, just was a thought, and let me know if you guys would be interested in such a thing, and look forward to doing the next episode. All right, have a great one.